Hey everybody, it's Kim at Uncensored Food, and today, as per usual, I woke up hungry. So I decided I'm gonna make lemon ricotta pancakes from scratch. This is really delicious. You're gonna love this. And if you happen to be one of those parents who did not properly teach your children to adore vegetables growing up, first of all, shame on you. What the fuck is wrong with you? But I have lots of wonderful ways to hide good superfood vegetables within foods your kids are going to eat. Today, I'm going to hide sweet potatoes. This is a superfood and it's sweet, just like, you know, the sugar-free syrup I'm going to use on my pancakes. Whatever, don't judge me. So here's how we make these. You know, when my 5 sisters and I were kids, a zillion years ago, there was never ever a bottle of baby food or any store-bought anything for babies in our house. Whatever our folks made for themselves for dinner, it would go in the osterizer, it would become liquid, and that's what we feed the babies. So I never had canned or bottled or fake baby food at all, unless you're talking pablum, because that's just delicious. So if you're a new mom, don't buy that bottled shit. Make your own. Make your own and get yourself a Vitamix and make your own. But I digress. Today we're making ricotta lemon pancakes. Here's what we do first. We start with some very cold milk or water. I should have used a cold bowl, but I didn't. I'm using about 3/4 of a cup or a cup of that. I don't know. I'll put all the numbers down. To that, we're going to add half a cup of ricotta cheese, and it's, by the way, it's ricotta, it's not ricotta. Oh, for Christ's sake, stop with the ricotta already. Now I'm going to add this much sweet potato. I don't know how much it is. I always keep cold sweet potatoes in my fridge because it makes a really wonderful snack. I'm going to add a tablespoon or so of lemon zest that I just zested before you got here. And most of the lemon flavor is going to come from this, although we are going to add, get in there. We're going to add some lemon juice as well. We'll get to that in a minute. I am now going to add a half a teaspoon of baking soda. This is going to make your dough bubble a little bit. This is really good. And what goes next? An egg. Put that egg in there. 1 egg. That's all you need. This will come later. So take a whisk. You don't need a special mixer for this sort of thing, and just mix everything together. Keep mixing until it's all broken down and smooth. Okay, that's nicely whipped together, and it's going to start to bubble up. Now I'm going to add I say about a tablespoon or so of lemon, so about half a lemon. Gush that in there. There you go. Tablespoon of sugar, because, well, it's sugar and it's delicious. Mix that all together, and now put in 2 tablespoons of melted butter and 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm just using regular vegetable oil, big whoop. Get that all blended in. It's at this point you put in a cup of self-rising flour, plus a little more if necessary. But it's, you know, pay attention to what's going on. Self-rising is going to make these nice and fluffy, obviously. Totally in love with self-rising flour. Mix that just until it's incorporated. It's going to be a little lumpy. Fine. If you decide it's too loose, add more flour. Or if you want it thicker, add less flour. It's kind of a judge. So we're just going to get that together, and then I'm going to walk away for just a few minutes. Because I put baking soda in there, that chemical is going to react with the other ingredients. Big science talk here. And it's going to bubble up a little. So let that happen. Okay, that's just incorporated. Walk away. And wait for it to bubble. It will bubble if I did it right. It won't bubble if I did it wrong. Stand by. Well, that bubbled up brilliantly. Now follow me over here to my gorgeous mice in pans, which I have melted about 2 tablespoons of butter in there. Take any kind of scoop that you want and ladle it in. Oh, these are going to be so good. I probably should have waited till the pan was a little hotter. Do as I say, not as I do. But But oh, even the batter smells spectacular. Get that in there and don't touch it. You know how when you make regular pancakes out of a Bisquick box or something like that, and it will bubble through. When those bubbles break, then you flip it and flip it only one time. So I wish you were here just to keep the conversation going. I have made these with kale and with spinach and with all kinds of wonderful other green things that you need to get the kids to eat. And again, you don't taste the other vegetables, which in my world is a disadvantage, but it might be good in your world. So just something good and healthy for you. I'm using sugar-free syrup, of course, to give myself the excuse to eat a pile of these. I love food in piles. These are ready to flip when the bubbles rise to the surface and they start to pop and the edges just get a little bit brown. So these are ready. So, can you see that? Flip them one time. Look at how thick they are. That's that self-rising flour. Make a mess, I'll clean it later. We'll let you eat well in my house today. Hey, come on over. I'm lonely. There we have it, my darlings. Ricotta, lemon, sweet potato pancakes. These are gorgeous. Throw a little sugar-free syrup on top of those. Look at that. And now we have a wonderful breakfast for the whole family. This takes no time to make at all. And if you want to get healthier, throw on a fried egg. What the heck? Put that on top. Could you die? Can you get here in about 5 minutes? I have all this from that batter left over, and it stands to reason they'll live in the freezer. Why wouldn't they, right? I'll package those up for the freezer or bring them over to a neighbor. And right now I'm going to enjoy a little breakfast. What are you doing today? What are you doing for somebody else today? That's the most important thing. Cook something, bake something, call somebody. We're all getting so lonely by this time. It's been what, 6 months, or is it 3 years that we've been by ourselves? Do something for somebody else. That's going to make you feel better. This is Kim at Uncensored Food. I hope I'm feeding you well. I hope you enjoy yourselves. See you later. Bye-bye.